Good evening, everybody. Hi, it's Angie. I'm back. The lighting's different because it's evening. Today is March 22nd. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Today is day one of our yoga video. And I have studied a lot of modalities, so I combine things. But I'm going to keep it very simple. So I will be sending you healing energy. And we will be doing some restorative yoga. 13 asanas. They're called asanas. Postures or poses in yoga are called asanas. I'm going to be doing bowl toning at the very beginning, somewhere in the middle, and then at the end while you're in Shavasana, laying down on your back. So it'll be pretty simple. These won't be strenuous poses, except we are going to do a few push-ups. Just easy, a couple. I want to start by drawing the Distance Reiki symbol over the grid. This is a handmade grid I made in Pennsylvania many years ago. There's crystals on it. It's a grid. So I use that to help transmute the energy or send it out. I use mostly my heart because usually I'm busy with my hands. I'm going to do the distance healing symbol, and then I'll explain and we'll get started. So this is Palo Santo. Hope you are well. What I love about fire is from one single flame, you could light a million other candles. Okay? So that's kind of the spirit of my intention, is for unification, connectivity. So the energy's flowing now. Calling in psychic protection for myself and all my viewers. So with yoga, there's hundreds of different kinds of yoga. This is a Vinasa, which is a yoga flow. So I made, all my classes are different each time. I just go with the flow. So this is a flow where one asana goes into the other one pretty easily. So you won't have to do anything like a pretzel. You will need a yoga mat. And we're going to start by setting a special intention. So I'll only be doing the bowls for a couple minutes. But that will be when you bring the palms up. You can lay down, or close your eyes, or sit up when I'm doing the bowls. And that's when you're doing the yin, the feminine, or the receptive principle. So you are receiving that loving energy from the Creator, from Spirit, from yourself. Okay. And then when we go into the middle one, you can go back to the special intention that you're setting for your practice. Now that intention could be for inspiration, for an idea or a book you're writing. It could be your intention might be to have more willpower in starting a diet and exercise program, or you could be praying for your family. So whatever that is, bring that to mind. And just leave your arms up, bring them down to your heart, and just focus on your breathing for a minute or two while we get started with the bowls. My cat. Focusing on your breathing. So we're going to do basically a couple warm-ups for the neck and shoulders. We'll do some sideward bending, forward bending, twisting, a slight inversion, some arm strengthening, and a hip opener. So we're going to do each body part and a twisting. Okay? So for warm-ups, I just want you to take a deep breath in and lengthen your spine so you're sitting tall. And as you exhale, turn the head and look out over the right shoulder. Breathing in, exhaling slowly. One more breath in. Exhale back to center. And we're going to hold the asanas or the postures a little longer than you might in a traditional yoga class. So we're going to, because we're focusing on pranayama or the breath. So taking a breath in, lengthening the spine, turning and looking out over the left shoulder. Another deep breath in, filling your belly when you breathe. You should be puffing out. Back to center. And then go ahead and take the right ear towards the right shoulder, very, very gently on the neck. Back to center, left ear to left shoulder. And then from here, we're going to do some U-shaped neck rolls from the left to the right and back. And then we're going to bring the chin up towards the ceiling, bringing the chin, not just jerking the neck back and around. Okay, and we're going to roll up the shoulders real easily. You can do big, small, whatever feels good to your body. That's what yoga is about. Taking care of your body, being present, the wisdom of the body. Bring the left hand out, taking the left wrist, breathing in, exhaling across the chest. And you can close your eyes when you're breathing in and out if you'd like. Exhale, left hand down, bringing out the right hand, folding it across the body. and float the arm down. So we're going to now do a sideward bending pose. Now these are very, very simple, gentle postures, but if you bring them to your edge, you will get a lot of physical benefits. So we're going to breathe the left arm out and up, taking a breath in, exhaling, and then you can walk your right hand out over your mat, and then you come down where it's comfortable. But you don't want to fold. This isn't a forward bend. This is a sideward bend. So we're focusing on right here. So if you want, you can come down to the elbow, if that's not too deep. If not, wherever it's comfortable. And both sides might be different. Inhale, exhale. You can turn it and look up towards the ceiling a little bit. So your belly is really puffing out when you breathe, and it's okay. You should feel it pushing against your thighs. Open up a little more. You can go a little deeper into the stretch because we're going to hold them longer. Still breathing. Breath in. Coming up very slowly. That can be a very deep stretch. Floating the left hand down. And now we're going to repeat on the other side. So breathing the right arm up, really extending it. Exhale. Inhale, stretching up, and then going to the bend on the left side. Come down wherever you're comfortable and don't overdo it. And remember not to come forward on this because this is for sideward bending. Okay. So now we're going to do a spinal twist. And these are very good for the body. They'll get rid of pre-bacterias or cancer, pre-cancers, pre-viruses that would lay in the spinal fluid. Okay, so make sure you're seated very upright. And we're going to bring the left hand down in front. Oh, we're in an easy cross-legged position. Again, we're going to lengthen the spine, breathing in, placing the right hand behind us. And then as you exhale, start your twist. Now start gentle because we can deepen it as we breathe. And that's the plan to get more flexible, is to hold the poses longer and breathe. Each time you inhale, you can remember to bring that spine very straight. Looking out over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale, come gently forward, and straighten the spine. We'll do the other side. Right hand down, breathing in, lengthening the spine, beginning your twist. The cat with us. So as you take the last inhale, you can try to go a little taller and look out a little further over the left shoulder for your last one. And you may hear your your spine crack, and that's good. That's releasing carbon. Okay. Okay, now this will be a hip opener. This is a very slight movement, but it's pretty intense. So you want to bring your hands behind you. You're still sitting, still in this cross-legged position. And all we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips up off the floor. Maybe you go up a half an inch. Maybe you go up an inch or two. But your body, listen to your body, and it will let you know. So breathing in and then just lifting the hips. So you should feel this. Go until you can feel it, but don't strain. And if you're holding your breath and it's hard for you to breathe, then come out a little bit. That's how you know. Your body will always let you know. You may notice that your arms are shaking, and that's good. Your body's getting benefits. Come down. Shake out the wrists. Now we're going to do a simple forward bend. So as you do this, you may notice that if you're breathing right, that your belly's pushing against your thighs, and you want that compression. Okay? So I'm gonna do it in airplane arms. Breathing in, and then we're just gonna come forward. And then you can put your arms down. You can go all the way to the floor. Come up. For our balancing pose, since we're already seated, we're going to do a balancing table. And then I'm going to turn the bowls for a minute. So come on to the hands and knees. So kind of line your body up so your hips are over your knees, your shoulders over your wrists. Take a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale the left leg up with the right arm. So we're just holding this balance. Make sure you're breathing. Still deep breathing. Come down. We're going to do that on the other side. So breathing in, extending the right leg, the left arm. Flex on the top leg. Come down. I'm going to go into child's pose. And while you're holding that pose, I'm going to turn the bowls again, bringing you back to the intention that you chose at the beginning of our practice. So close the eyes gently, focus on your breathing and your intention. Okay, we're going to do some lower back stretching. So again, you want to be on your knees with your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists. And we're going to do some cat cows. So the cat would be breathing in, and then you arch your back up like a cat, bringing your chin to your chest and breathing. Inhale, you let the back sink, back's going down, and you're looking up towards the ceiling. So we're going to do several of those, and you can do them at your own pace with your breathing. Cat. Exhaling into cat. Inhaling, pushing into cat. Exhaling into cow. Do a couple more of those, and then we're going to set up for just 5 push-ups, and you're welcome to do them on your knees. And then we're going to do a resting pose. So get into your push-ups. Okay, check your form. Try to have it in a straight line. You're welcome to do 10, or 3, or 2. Okay, just what you can, but we're going to go for 5. I'm going to go for 5. And it can be as fast or slow as you want. Okay, and back into child's pose. On the knees, and just bringing the forehead to the ground. Taking in some cleansing breaths. A couple more cleansing breaths, and then we're going to do the backward bending part of the restorative yoga. So we're not going to do the full version of Ustrasana or the camel, but we're going to do the easy camel. So we're going to keep it simple and gentle. I want you to bring your right hand behind you on your mat. Breathe the left arm up. Take a breath in. And again, we're just going to lift the hips. So it can be 1 inch, it could be 3 inches, whatever feels right for you. And keep breathing. Okay, take 2 more breaths here, so hold it, hang on, and then we'll do the other side. 1 more breath in, hips back down, shaking out the wrists. We'll set up for the other side. Behind, right arm up, and when you're ready, just bring the hips up the feet. Easy camel, or half camel. Two more breaths here. And you can come back down. Massage your legs a little. I want you to get a little bit of a workout, but it's just very gentle yoga. Clearing the cobs webs out for some of us that haven't done any exercise in a while, me being one of them. So then just be behind, bring the knees up, pull them in, let the head drop back, gently. And take some cleansing breaths. Again, the belly should be pushing against the legs. We're going to do some rocks here. Okay, so make sure you have some room. And just like when you were a kid, when you used to do rolls. Okay, so just like that. And then you can come to a stop. Legs back and forth. So now we're rocking side to side, which massages the spine. Head down to the ground. I am Makali. I am Makali. Are you doing yoga on the film? Huh? Okay. I can't see. Okay. Let me move up because there's a cat's flying my way. Okay, so the feet are pointed towards the ceiling. And this is our inversion pose. Now, if you've been doing yoga for a while, you can do whatever inversion you might want. You can do a shoulder stand, or you can just bring the feet, they're above the heart. Point, left, point, flex, and we're almost finished. We just have a couple more. We're going to do rock a couple times. Rock up to seated. Check my notes. Just boat pose. Yeah. We're on the last one. We saved the abs for last. Okay, this is called the boat pose. Okay, so depending on where you're at, my feet are off the ground, they're raised. This could be enough. Or you could go for a more full extension. Okay, so wherever you're at, your boat may look like this. As long as it's like a letter V and you're engaging your abs. Okay, so it could look like this or that. And my legs are shaking because I'm not in shape. Okay, now I'm going to end the class with some more another minute of ball toning as you go into Shavasana. So you're laying down, palms up. Walk the head from side to side. And you just close your eyes and come into this. Going back to your intention as we end this class, allowing the body to receive the benefits, focusing on the breath. relaxing, breathing. Palms are up. Eyes are still closed. I'm going to get my king shas. And when you hear the bell chime, roll over to your right side in a fetal position. And on the next chime, you can start to gently bring yourself back into awareness, sitting up when you're ready. So it looks like we're right around 33 minutes, 35 minutes. Thank you for coming to the mat today and practicing yoga with me. May you be happy, joyous, free, blessed, and have abundant health. Good night and namaste.